I'm Adam Schiff, and I approve this message.
My past history with lawyers, man, I didn't really trust him, but Jacob, he was a different person, man. I think he's the best, man. You take a chance, man. I took a chance. I'm happy, man. At the end of the day, the tunnel, like Jacob told me, put a smile on my face. I'm cool, man. He kept his word, man. That's all we got is our word in life, man. You know, man. So Jacob didn't let me down, man. Jacob came through for me, man. If Jacob say he gonna do it, he gonna do it, you know?
Call Jacob.
Inside California Politics Senate Debate, live February 12th.
Now at 4, retaliation for killing Americans. The United States military unleashes its might against Iranian-backed militants in Syria and Iraq following a drone attack that killed 3 U.S. troops. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 4. I'm Samantha Cortese.
And hi there, I'm Courtney Friel. In a sharp escalation of war in the Middle East, American forces struck more than 85 targets in Syria and Iraq.
The U.S. is targeting militias that have attacked our soldiers with drone and missile strikes more than 150 times. Sandra Mitchell joins us live from the KTLA News Center with more details. Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Samantha. According to the White House, this is just the beginning of the U.S. onslaught. The attacks in Iraq and Syria, they say, will continue. A military retaliation really could unfold over several weeks. All of this happening as the bodies of the 3 soldiers who were killed on that military base in Jordan were returned here to the U.S.
A grim President Biden today at the dignified transfer of the remains of 3 American soldiers killed in a drone attack in Syria on Sunday. Hours later, confirmation that the U.S. has launched airstrikes on targets in Iraq and Syria. Retaliation for that deadly attack on the U.S. base. Late today, U.S. Central Command saying the U.S. launched more than 85 strikes against Iranian-backed targets, including command and control operation centers, intelligence centers, rockets and missiles, and unmanned aerial vehicle storages of militia groups and their sponsors. On Wednesday, after President Biden gathered his national security team, spokesman John Kirby warned the U.S. would strike back and the strikes would continue.
I would also caution you not to think that the first thing you see, you talked about publicly seeing, not the first thing you see won't be the last thing.
With today's military action, the U.S. trying to deter any more attacks on Americans and punish those responsible for the deaths of U.S. military members. President Biden stating, if you harm an American, we will respond.
And there is no evidence that Iran had a clear involvement in Sunday's attacks. The U.S. has said it will not attack inside Iran. They're already saying that. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin saying late today the U.S. is not seeking conflict in the Middle East. Pretty clear already. They do not want a full-blown war. Live in the News Center, I'm Sandra Mitchell. Sam and Courtney, back to you.
Sandra, thank you. We'll continue to follow what's going on overseas. Here at home, the cleanup continues from yesterday's storm, which caused major damage along the coast, as well as flooding on local streets and freeways. We have live team coverage of the aftermath, as well as preparations for the next big one, a bigger one set to hit SoCal.
First, we want to check in with Kai Goldberg, who is tracking the timing of this next storm. Hi, Kai.
Hello, ladies. Yeah, we're talking about storm number 2, and this will really roll through. And the first storm that rolled through Southern California yesterday. And as you took that live look outside, well, we've got a lot of wraparound moisture cloud cover up in our mountains, some of our foothill communities. We've got snow falling in the local mountains throughout Southern California at this hour. Showery conditions making our way into southern sections of Riverside County, into San Diego County, and of course, the areas through Hemet, Riverside, Paris, the Temecula communities, Lake Elsinore. They've been seeing showers off and on throughout much of the day today. And let's head to the mountains. Running Springs, Lake Arrowhead, Big Bear, still looking at some light snow showers for the time being. Also up the Angeles Crest Highway, we go into Wrightwood, where they too are seeing some showers, and in anticipation of much more snow in our local mountains. By the time we head towards Saturday evening, Saturday night, a winter storm watch will begin, taking us all the way through Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock. And then all of Southern California late Saturday into much of Tuesday, we'll see a flood watch taking place, and it should linger until Tuesday.